In this vlog, I'm going to be taking you along for my final day of 75 Hard, which is Andy Frisella's mental toughness program. If you're not familiar with 75 Hard, here's the simple version. Every single day, you must work out twice for 45 minutes each, and one of those workouts has to be outside because conditions will never be perfect. Follow a diet to a T, have no alcohol or cheat meals, drink a gallon of water, read 10 pages of a non-fiction personal development / business book, take a progress photo, and do these things every damn day without deviation. If you compromise even slightly, you must go back to day 1, which I had to do 3 times. Without further ado, let's get into this badass, intense, and profound day. Day 75. Let's do this.
Reincarnation doesn't help you if in your next incarnation you still don't know who you are.
How are we looking? Decent. I can work with this. Now, I rarely smile as I'm usually filled with intensity, especially on this program, but I was so satisfied that I could not contain my joy. It's exciting, man. I hook up my iPhone to my tripod and use a 3-second timer. And usually I have a desk there, but again, I'm just so proud of what's transpiring. I'm usually in the zone, intense, but this is a new sensation that I haven't really felt within 75 hours. I've just been going hard for 120 days now, and there's just something special that comes with that. After that, I got footage from my side-by-side with flexing and all, and I really don't like flexing online, partially because my muscles are just not that big, but I had to show the raw transformation that took place, especially because it was all on an alkaline diet with only around 90 grams of protein per day and only lifting 3 to 4 times per week. For that reason, I consider my physical transformation a W throughout this, though it was not my focus whatsoever. My goal was about vitality and energy. I hate that so much. Honestly, never satisfied with my muscle size. I feel like it's never strong enough or big enough, but I am pleased with how far I've come in the last 4 months. The kid is looking good right now, and consistency has been the key for the past 4 months without a doubt. There's just something special that happens when there's no cheat meals and you're executing every damn day, whether you feel like it or not. And I can assure you that most days I did not feel like the fitness portion of this. Such a flaccid pour. That's better. Progress photo done. Good. Get that out of the way because it's the easiest to forget. Secondly, we start getting momentum on water. I chug about 500 milliliters estimate just to get the ball rolling, and because I feel like $1 million after I drink just a little bit of water in the morning. Nice. It's magical. And now I refill to ensure I'm getting over a gallon, just in case. Something's just hidden differently today, I'm telling you. This is very, very special. After coffee, journaling, and visualization, I got started on my top priority for the day and played cinematic music in the background. With the powerful music pumping in my ear, I began to get incredibly emotional as I realized what I was about to achieve. At the speed of force, baby. I'm just emotional today, man. But I honestly have earned the right to be. That's what's interesting. While I fast and work, I'm always chugging away at water to counteract the coffee, and it just feels damn good. We move. And yes, I frequently spill on myself accidentally, so that's another reason why I go above and beyond with the water. So throughout that time, I wrote a post for 75 Hard, which took longer than I expected, but we moved. And then now just rendering a video that I'll be posting later. But alas, it is time for my first workout of the day. Let's get it. Workout clothes on, head downstairs. A lot of people will put their workouts first thing, and if you have a 9 to 5, you should probably do that. I don't have a 9 to 5. I choose to put my workout midday and spend my mornings with my magic time because that is when I'm the most effective. But if you have a 9 to 5 and you're like, I can't do 75 Hard because da-da-da-da, it's not that you don't have the time, it's just that you don't have the mentality yet and the dedication it takes to win something like this. So instead, just put your first workout first thing. And then once you're done after work, go for a walk or a run or whatever. So this is my home gym setup. We got the bench press right there, got the weights, barbell right there. Now I'm fortunate enough to have my home gym while the government decides that lockdown, which is based off of no science, is a good idea to close gyms. But if it wasn't the case, I would still find a way. And that's where excuses have to be eliminated, because those who go through this program successfully just don't have it in them anymore to make excuses. You either execute or you don't. And it's either you follow your boss voice or your bitch voice. Period. End of fucking story. Also feeling intense right now, which is always a great thing for the workout, but if I didn't feel like this, I would still be here executing. Let's get into this workout. As soon as I press start on my workout app, which is strong on the App Store, it tracks everything I'm lifting, plus the time involved. So I have a clear measurement of exactly how long I've spent on the workout. My setup with workouts is pretty simple right now. Every other day I'm either lifting or doing yoga. And then within the lifting sessions, I'm doing an A-B split. Today, workout B, back, biceps, and a little bit of leg rehab because I pulled my legs. 20 pounds in here, by the way. I just pulled my arm. I can feel it. Okay, I definitely just pulled on your arm, which I thought had healed up. Oh, we move. Now, even though I'm only required to do 45 minutes, I still go above and beyond for my own sanity and to just do another rep. I dare you to say this is easy. Pigeon is a bitch, but it's a nice bitch. Dues paid, workout complete, only 59 minutes. Now there's this optional rule that just starts right now. So we're at 1:39 p.m. right now, and I cannot do my second workout until 4:49 minimum. I didn't follow this for most of the program because it was hidden behind a paywall. I don't think Andy set out to do this, but it just happened that it wasn't in any of the core material, so it was just one of these rules, quote unquote, that I only got to near the end because I just am reading the book now, the 75 Hard book. It forces you to manage your day better, knowing that you have to have that 3-hour gap in between and you can't let things slip, for example, to last second, where you could be doing 2 workouts at 12 a.m. and 2 a.m., which is definitely, it happened to me at the beginning a couple times. Fueled by how many people would quit in this circumstance right now. So clock has started on that, but it's time to do post-workout now. This is an alkaline protein smoothie that I'm deeply obsessed with. There's banana, coconut milk, cacao powder, a bit of espresso powder, monk fruit, flaxseed powder, hemp hearts, coconut oil to really alkalize this, pea protein powder, and some chlorophyll. It tastes like chocolate, but is completely healthy. It is torrential downpour right now. I want to be in this so bad. It's fucking 3 rule, Andy. I'm so tempted to just break it and go outside right now. But alas, we wait 3 hours.
I'm going for a walk. This one's for Andy.
I'm praying that it comes back at 7 p.m. This is a 100% chance. Go get it.
Thank you.
Damn it, I left my smoothie downstairs. That's better. Anyways, light is back on, power is back on, let's go. So for my 10 pages, I am reading from the actual 75 Hard book right now. It is phenomenal going through and seeing everything that I've been feeling so crazy about explained. Normally as I'm going, I'll also take notes on my phone type of thing, but that is not gonna happen right now considering I'm also recording on my phone. Plus, I just don't want to. I've found myself very addicted to taking notes throughout this process. It's okay to switch it up sometimes. It's that good that I'll literally lick the sides. Phase 8, going into God mode. Days 64 to 75. I've been waiting so long to read this chapter, you have no idea. Ever since it was mentioned in that podcast with Omar Presswich, I have been addicted to the idea of learning what God mode is. But I kind of wanted to wait until I was actually in God mode. Cool, so I'm definitely in God mode, and I would say I achieved God mode at day 14. He said it comes and goes. I agree with that. It's just about locking in and knowing what's required and doing what's required regardless of what is going on externally or what the bitch voice says or anything like that. Bulletproof in confidence, invulnerable to haters and their criticism, wanting to be tested more often, turning every adversity into an asset. Focused, disciplined, determined. Main point being, you can't bypass the battle. You've got to zero in, you've got to lock in and execute on exactly what is required, and you're willing to go through it to achieve that result that you're after. It sounds so simple, but you just don't know it unless you've truly experienced it. Quote, decide what critical task will move you forward towards bigger goals and dreams and complete them without compromise, without deviation, every single day. It's a good way of summing everything up right there. Thank you so much, Andy. Thank you so much. Great book. So that was 15 pages in 40 minutes. Now it's time to get back to work. At this point in my day, I typically work on creative work for clients, but today I was focused on wrapping up my weekly vlog with a series finale. Catch you guys in a bit. I'm off to buy my first camera. My finale of vlogs is now complete. That was me just previewing it right there. Honestly, the first reaction is like, I can do so much better. Wow. Even in that was my best video, and I still know how much better I can do now that I have that skill under my belt. Like, it's just a never-ending process of, hey, I reached my new best. How can I create a new best out of that? That is genuinely just what happens when you are like diehard committed to evolving and growing at a never-ending pace. You're forever going to be hitting new levels because you're constantly chasing that new best. It's a powerful place to be, especially if you're being self-accepting and loving about it. It's badass for performance and happiness. 4:18 p.m., 1 gallon plus drink. And I honestly want more. It feels so good to drink water. Why not drink basically 2? That's my logic. Next up, it is time for some sweet potatoes. They have been in the oven and I am hungry for them. Sweet potatoes, amongst the other 2 meals I had today, were the most iconic Alkaline meals I had on my 75-hour run. I was lean bulking the whole time and I ate like a king. Then, while I ate, I continued my ongoing studies with Matt Vella's Master YouTube course, which is really good so far. I love sweet potatoes so much. As we speak, he's one of my favorite creators, and it is so cool to be learning from him.
I want you to name your channel.
Josh Moxey. This guy's about to be my first subscriber. Let's go.
You gotta subscribe now, or is it like I just keep it there? I'm just kidding. Come on. No way. It's like we would react again to the fact that it's so short. 17-minute video. It's a fucking miracle from Josh. Just a storm out there. I'm being called.
All right, let's hit the road.
Go, 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 go!
Conditions will never be perfect.
Oh! It's like normal. Josh just going on a walk.
It doesn't matter what's going on outside your control. It doesn't matter what's going on externally. Can you focus in and execute on what matters? Can you focus in on what you can control? Regardless of what's going on in the external. I've been out for 10 seconds and I am fucking soaked right now. I don't know if you can see this. This is ridiculous. Like perfect weather. This is like... This is actually fucking bananas. I'm so happy I got to do this. This is the final task on my 75-hour run and it could not be more perfect. This program is about seeking the challenge. It's about doing things that other people would not do, and getting that pride, getting that satisfaction from going and doing things that other people are too fancy to do. Everyone would see this and go the fuck inside, but I am actively seeking it out. There's a great quote and it says, when you begin to do things that no one else is willing to do, you get a feeling that you deserve to win. And that's where I'm at right now. No one's out here walking in this ridiculous downpour and this lightning and the thunder. No, they're inside. They're in comfort. And I'm actively seeking out discomfort to grow myself, to evolve, to improve, to seek out the peak potential version of myself. I'm so proud of who I've become throughout this. It's special. It is special. Also, the looks I'm getting is priceless. Like, I look like a psychopath. And I am to a degree right now. They're honestly justified. I'm actively choosing to be out in this crazy ass weather. But conditions will never be perfect. The situation will never be ideal. Are you willing to execute in the face of that? Are you willing to do what is required on a day-to-day basis? Whether shit is hitting the fan externally or not. Stuff like that. Will that stop you? Or will you keep going anyways? Will you keep doing what's required no matter what? That's what this program's about. Building that mental toughness that allows you to execute in the face of the chaos of the world and focusing in on the internal order to create the life, the results that you're after. This is badass. Mother Nature is a weapon, a total beast. This is ridiculous. It feels so surreal, man. 121 days of consistency. And near the beginning, just a few falters. I can't believe I'm finally here. I can't believe I've quote unquote arrived at the finish line, because it's just been such a long journey, but it's just incredible how much I've grown throughout this time, and I'm just so damn grateful. So damn proud of myself for doing what was required, even though I haven't had excitement on the program in like 45, 50 something days. It's just been monotonous as hell, but that is what grows you when you're willing to stick it out when the excitement is long gone. That's what builds character. That's what builds grit, fortitude, and what's required for my success in life and for your success too. It's critical. It is absolutely crucial. And as I take my final walk on this program, it's just like crazy. It's hard to wrap my head around the fact that I'm finally quote unquote here. But it's special. No one will understand what's going on for me. No one will understand this journey except for me. And I'm okay with that, because life is honestly just about being misunderstood. No one's gonna truly understand until they're in your shoes, and no one's ever going to be fully in your shoes. That's just a reality. The sooner you can get to self-acceptance 100%, the easier that becomes. If you don't, you'll do dumb things to try to get external approval and acceptance and stuff like that, instead of doing what is essential for your journey, regardless of what other people have to say about it. Even though this journey is called 75 Hard, you can also make it fun, and I definitely do, because if the work is going to get done, at least have fun with it. I think that's an important point.
After my TED Talk was over, I turned on Andy Frisella's podcast, visited my favorite beautiful houses around me.
Soon. Someday. But for now, we stay consistent with our execution and our process.
And then with my heavy, still soaked clothing, in the final moments, I turned that walk into a run and pushed myself to close that session out strong.
Built differently. Built differently. That was profound. That was insanely profound. What a great way to finish it all. It's time to post this quitting vlogging video. Damn. Goodbye vlogging. It's been real. That is... honestly, that's just as weird. It's a weird day. Just as weird as finishing 75 Hard. I invested so much of my identity and action and time and energy and resources into the vlog, or at least the weekly vlog. And it's gone now. And I'm very okay with it. That's exciting. All right, I gotta go do distribution work on this now though. So this is the part of my day where I start to lose energy and productivity. I mean, like even before the walk, I was starting to lose a little bit of energy, and that's okay. I can't keep 100% of the time. So after posting, I got on a call with my friend, got a little bit of feedback.
I just watched that whole fucking vlog, man. Holy shit. I got goosebumps, bro. It's like the end of an era. You kept me through the whole thing. It was a perfect time. Like it was like a story, bro. Again, your editing is beautiful.
That was amazing, especially because he told me everything that I was like trying to convey especially the story part. Plus, he told me, he knows one of Mr. Beast's editors, and he shared my videos apparently with this guy. And he's like, this guy knows what he's doing. How did you meet him? And I'm just like, Jesus Christ, this is crazy.
I filmed some of your vlogs, and he's like, no, he knows what the fuck he's doing. I was like, yeah, right? Like, he literally said that, and I was like, yeah, that's my boy. And he's like, how the fuck did you meet this kid? I was like, oh, I'm gonna cuss that.
Now, as we round out the final hours of my last day on 75 Hard, that doesn't mean I'm still not tempted to have, you know, like things within this cupboard, for example. Like right now, I could really go for some sugar, and I'm talking like fresh sugar, specifically like a berry or banana. Oh my God, bananas. Oh, bananas. But those are acidic in nature. I can still have those. I just need to pair them with the right alkaline ingredients and stuff like that, so, which is a long story in itself. But point being, I could definitely go for some sugar right now, but I'm being conscious and aware and alert because I could accidentally, this is not unheard of, I could accidentally just reach for the wrong thing, eat it, and then just like that, 75 days gone. Then I had to restart. So I am hyper aware of what I'm doing right now. Before I eat anything, I ask myself if it's part of the program. And if it's not, I don't put it in my mouth. Simple as that.
So just like the past 4 months, instead of giving in to my cravings, I satisfied the need with a healthy sweet instead.
Oh, good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
My God. Please.
I like.
What?
Now I'm getting hungry. It's about 8:30 p.m. right now, so we're gonna hit the next meal. Let's go.
This final meal is incredible. I add coconut oil, then I fry up the frozen vegetables. Once those are thawed and hot, I add frozen kale and defrost that too. Then I add quinoa, mix it all up, add salt, pepper, and a healthy serving of Bragg's. Now we add it all to the bowl and move upstairs and get ready to hit the bed, but what on earth is this B-roll right now?
Okay, so that was the funniest transition of all time. And we have arrived at the time of my day where I come to my bed and I eat and I watch a movie or I do work or whatever, but like I just love closing my day in my bed. It's so nice.
There was a really clear start to finish storyline. You poised it from the beginning and you reiterated it all the way through. But then you also created some value add by specifically talking about mistakes or learning. I thought it was the best one yet. You did good. Guns.
I had another call with my boy Zach where he shared some feedback on my latest video and watched him impulsive as I ate.
It's 12:18 a.m. right now. It's pillow talk time. I've stayed up way later than I usually will because I'm done. I did it. I made it happen. I executed. It was worth every ounce of energy, even though it was painful at times, this journey. But I just wanted to say thank you, Josh. Thank you for prioritizing what really matters. And thank you for building a foundation that allows you to point in every or any direction that you so desire for greater success long term. Yeah, the foundation matters a lot, because wherever you go, there you are. And in this case, it's gonna be powerful, bringing along everything that I've cultivated throughout this. I really wanted to show you guys what this final day was like and everything that was going on for me, and it was emotional. It was just a different energy today. Like, I felt special. Like, as I was going on that walk, everything just seemed different. It was like I just felt like I was a special being. I'm not, and yet I am. It just, there's a different level of confidence, a different level of self-esteem that occurs when you're just willing to do what other people are not willing to do, and do a program like 75 Hard, which is just challenging as hell and grows you to such a different level. I'm optimistic. I have so much more to give, and yet I'm just very proud of what I've given so far, especially over the past 4 months, and how much I've grown, how much I've evolved throughout this time. I'm grateful for Josh 2.0. I'm grateful for putting in the work to create Josh 2.0. And I'm just excited for what's next and where I can apply this now. I also really hope this video showed you that it doesn't take as much time as one might think. Ultimately, it doesn't take that much time, it doesn't take that much energy. Yeah, you might be drained at the end of the day, like I was almost every single day, but it's beautiful being drained. It's a great thing. Anyways, I'm off to bed.
It is a cheat day tomorrow, not just a cheat meal, but a cheat day. I'm just gonna let myself do nothing and have a lot of junk. And you can check out that video in the card that I just linked up. But until then, hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day. I love you lots, and be greater than you think you can. Actually, wait, there's one more thing I do before I go to bed. I check to make sure I did everything on the list mentally. If I can put up 5 fingers, I got this. Number 1, progress photo. Yes, I did that. Number 2, water. Number 3, indoor workout, outdoor workout. Yes, 45 minutes each, 100%. Meal. Yes, did I have any cheat meals? Alcohol? No. And then lastly, did I read 10 pages? Yes, I read like 20. Good stuff. Triple check everything, because that's where I have traditionally fucked myself over. And I just swore. Which I swore a couple more times that I would like to today. Anyways, love you lots. Thank you so much. Goodbye.